I used to hustle for groceries, scraping change at the checkout, and now I make sales before breakfast. Sounds impossible, right? I thought so when I was looking at this. Stick around because in this video, I'm going to show you how I went from a $700 a month in Social Security to waking up to online sales already in my account. And here's the thing, if I can do this at 65 from the head of a holler in Kentucky, then you can too. Let me just start with where I was. I was getting $700 a month in Social Security, and I knew that if I lost my husband's income, I was sinking, and I would have to depend on my kids for support. I was not willing to let that happen. And if you've ever had to decide between paying your bills or buying groceries, then you know that knot that gets in your stomach from that kind of a decision. That constant fear is what pushed me to look for something different. I had no desire to go back to 12-hour nursing shifts. My body would not allow it, and frankly, neither would my heart. But what I discovered was digital marketing, something that I used to think was for young folks or really tech-savvy people, not for 65-year-old grandmas from the head of a holler in Kentucky. But what I found was a step-by-step system. It didn't require any fancy tech skills, and I didn't have to build websites. And most importantly to me, there was no chasing my friends and family. And here's the thing, it really worked. Not overnight, but it worked. Imagine waking up, making your coffee, and checking your phone and seeing that money is already waiting for you. That was my first real taste of hope in a long time. So if you're feeling like, okay, how does this all connect? I would love to share that with you, and you can get that information so that you can look at it at your leisure by clicking on my Freedom Blueprint below. It's a step-by-step behind-the-scenes picture of what it is that we do. Be sure and get that, and within minutes you can have it to your email. And you might be wondering, what exactly am I selling online? I had the same thoughts. This is the beautiful part. I didn't have to invent or create anything. The program that I joined gave me master resale rights, meaning the product was already created, already tested, and already selling, and I get to keep 100% profit, just as if I had created. My job, simply sharing my story and pointing people to what can help them. What I loved about that is the system is automated, which gives me true time and life freedom. I put my couple hours a day in, and that automated system does the work for me. The website, the payment processing, the follow-up emails are already set up for you. That means while I'm rocking my grandbabies on the porch swing, my business is still running. Here's what that means for someone like you. It is not about working harder. It's about letting that system work for you. And with a one-time investment, no monthly fees, and no upsells, you actually own your business outright. That's why this clicked for me. You may be asking, Dodie, how much time does this take? Honestly, about 2 hours a day. You master the skills to work a 2-hour day. I create content, short little videos like this one. I post them on platforms that people are already scrolling on: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. And these videos lead people to that automated system. And when they're ready, they buy. That's $100. Other days it's $900 or more. Now let me ask you, what would an extra $100 just in a week do for your household? Comment below and tell me, because I would truly love to hear your heart on this, what it would actually mean to get $100 or more extra a week. Now, if you're a visual learner, that's me, you're going to love that Freedom Blueprint. Click on that. It's in the description below. And when you pop in your email, within minutes, you'll have all this information at your fingertips to read at your leisure. Why would this work for anybody my age? Popular question. Somebody without tech skills, somebody starting late in life. That's because the system is already built. You don't need to be a tech wizard, and you don't need a big social media following. I started at 0. You just need a willingness to share your story. If you're willing to share your story and what digital marketing is doing for you, then you've got this. Because the internet is full of people searching for a way to add income to their life. People who feel stuck, just like I did. And they don't want hype, they want real stories. That's why it works for folks like us. I didn't go viral, I just stayed consistent. And let me tell you, that small, steady action really adds up fast. So where does this road lead? For me, it means not crying over bills anymore. I've done that so much in my life. It means saying yes to family trips without guilt, without robbing Peter to pay Paul. It means picking up groceries without counting every single item. You see, this isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. It's about finally feeling free after decades of hustling. And it's about living life on your own terms. And that's why I'm here to tell you that you're not too late. You are not too old, and you don't have to settle for scraping by anymore. So here's my question for you. If you actually had the chance to build a business online that works while you sleep, would you take it? Comment below with your honest answer because I would love to see and hear what you're dreaming about. And if this resonates with you, the link is in my description of the exact system that I use. It's simple, it's one time, and it's designed for people like me and you. Now make sure that you like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you don't miss the next one. And now that you know what online income can truly do for you, perhaps you'd like to know how not knowing tech really doesn't matter. You'll want to watch this next video and you can see why even the 65-year-old non-techie granny was able to start an online business.